Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cowchats Gamecast episode 3. Katie Simmons, hey Kens, Poggers. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Cowchats Gamecast. Today we are talking about, what did I write on there? We're talking about Zombies Outbreak, Overwatch 2, Nintendo Direct, and some other crap.
You just automatically specifying that Nintendo Direct was crap.
That it was, in my opinion. Let's do the intro. Let's introduce all of the boys. On my left, in his new fancy banner, is
GSRobinius. Hi.
He's got his own name. What a shame. What a shame.
Hello,
Below me, in his new banner, is
I'm MentalHazard. Hello.
proud of you. And below, GSRobinius, in his frame that he did not have any input in, I just put him in it anyway, is...
I like it. SAPPHIREVIKING.
Hey. That is all 4 of us. All 4. Let's go on to some fun news, shall we? I reckon we should start off some podcasts with some fun news that I found across the interwebs. And the first one, I'm gonna switch the scene already, boys. Oops.
Oh.
I'm gonna switch the scene already, boys.
Nice.
We have this fun piece of news. On the internet, yeah. I found out that apparently there was a Shrek 2 Valentine's Day Xbox bundle that was only released in China or Thailand, one of them. There was no clear definition on where it was actually released, but it was either China or Thailand. But
What? Why?
I want
this-
one.
What for the original Xbox as well? Like
yeah,
what?
this is from someone on Twitter called @XboxProject Darkroom, and this is on PureXbox.com. They had a Chinese Valentine's Day edition Shrek 2 for Xbox, and it's bundled with a bottle of Carolina Herrera 212 perfume.
Oh my god.
Aw, I want one.
You want one? You
I
want a
want
bottle of
one.
perfume?
Yeah.
This
not?
is-
So, what was Valentine's about it? Oh, I see.
I don't know,
So-
but this is the background of
love
it.
that.
I'll open up the actual tweet now. This is how they advertised it.
Yeah, I can understand why you'd want to buy it.
I don't know, but it's worth so much
Anyone-
money.
Anyone actually play this game?
What, Shrek 2? I don't
Yeah.
even know if it was the film or the game or anything. But
funny enough, my dad bought me this game, and he bought it from America, I think, and I couldn't play it over here, and I just couldn't on the
region locked.
PlayStation 2, and I felt disappointed.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't know why this is a thing. Bottle with some perfume. Shrek 2,
Because
Valentine's Day.
As they say, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
This is probably way before that meme.
Yeah.
We passed the 6
They
minutes,
knew.
I swore.
They
I
had
don't know.
foresight.
Kira, remember that I swore within the first 6 minutes again?
Okay, I'll remember that as I rewatch it.
We also have another bit of fun random news. Apparently a couple of years ago, this game got announced, and it got re-announced earlier this month. It's called Pigeon Simulator.
Oh, I've seen bits of this. Yeah.
I'm gonna let the trailer roll. The audio's
so
down.
good.
But it's developed by Hackjack Studios. They made Guts and Glory, if you remember it.
Yeah.
The,
such a good game.
They're like the Happy Wheels 3D version.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read out the Steam description to you guys.
Okay.
Pigeons are born with one purpose in life that outweighs all others: rule the world. For centuries, pigeons have sought to stop the oppressions of mankind by gaining influence over them. For centuries, they have lost this battle until now. Every few generations, a pigeon is born with extraordinary capabilities, a hero in the flock. You are blessed. You are this blessed bird. You are the chosen one. But with great power comes great responsibility. How will you create a pigeon paradise? You will destroy all humanity has built and return the land to the mother nature. You will strive to create a utopia where birds and mankind can live together in peace and harmony. Will you embrace the tools of civilization and leverage them to gain control over the population? Will you migrate your flock far, far away to begin life anew? Or maybe you'll just turn everyone into mindless half-bird zombies and live like a tyrant king. So,
great way to sell their game.
So
The thing is, it's by Tiny Build as well, so if it is coming to Xbox, that means that Game Pass members will get it for free. Because Tiny Build is owned by Microsoft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've made Cluster Truck is probably one of my favorite games by them. Where it's basically just parkour between trucks, but then it's up. Then they made No Time to Explain. I think they made Golf with Your Friends, or I think that was Studio 17.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, or Golf It. No, it was Golf It. That was it. So yeah, they have got a lot of fun party games, so that's gonna be fun to be a bloody pigeon.
Fair play.
Is it cross-compatible?
I hope.
I wish it was. I hope it is. But I think. So what do you guys think so far of our fun bits at the beginning of these podcasts?
I love
them. Yeah, they're great.
I just love the bit where he stood on the mountain of dead bodies.
I like the roided, like jacked out pigeon in the thumbnail.
Absolute beast of a pigeon.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and find fun news like that every time we start a podcast, just to have something not as good as the KFC one, but try and find something as good as that. We started out this podcast strong, yeah, with the KFC news. But next bit we're gonna recap on last week's podcast because there's some extra news that come out about some of the things we talked about. So to start off, oh, hello Peach, my dog.
Good old Paige.
Paige is back. She's sniffing at the microphone. I don't know what she's gonna do, so something might go down.
Patrick gets cut out, covering, holds her up, wire in mouth.
My cam's just gonna be covered in blood, like just pissing blood down. This Peach is gonna slice my neck. Anyway, yeah, recap on last week's podcast. Some of the stuff we talked about. Jack Black is Claptrap. Literally, as we ended the podcast last time, that came out.
Jack Black has clap. What?
Clap back. Jack Fap is back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying, man. But yeah,
That's the title of the YouTube video.
Jack Black has been announced as Claptrap. I didn't even put a link or a news story into that because it's just known by everyone. But has anyone got any thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know. The film's gonna be a bit weird now. I was playing Borderlands 2 earlier on, and I just keep looking at Roland and thinking, like, Kevin Hart, like, that's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So imagine if they, well, I said this to you before. Imagine if they replace him in the game as Jack Black.
So we've got Kevin Hart as that guy.
As Roland,
and
yeah.
We
got Jack
think
Black.
The Rock's gonna join?
Nah. I would have pinned The Rock as Roland, if
it's
anything.
It's got both of them. I mean, are they going to just do all game remake films?
What if The Rock is Krieg?
Actually, that wouldn't be that bad, to be honest.
He doesn't have to say anything. It'd be like Dwayne Johnson. Not Dwayne Johnson. He's Dwayne Johnson. He'd be like Vin Diesel in Guardians, where he just doesn't say anything.
Tank.
Yeah. He's a beast of a thing.
Be fun.
But I don't know. That's the thing. The film's got to be an absolute weird mess, and we'll see what happens. I'll watch it reluctantly.
I'm sure we'll like review it, I guess.
Maybe. We have some more Halo Infinite news. I guess more news for just me and Ruben. But banner. This is a very Ruben heavy podcast when we get later on. It's just a massive chunk of news that is just for Ruben. Like, but 343, Halo Infinite developer, has had a chat with the Sandbox team, continued to chat with the Sandbox team, and they revealed some more information. Again, Clobriel summed it up on Twitter for me, so I didn't have to watch the video. I could just read his bullet points. So I didn't have to watch a half an hour video. I could just look at some bullet points for like 5 minutes.
Shout out to Clobriel, I guess.
He's known for leaking pretty much a lot of stuff for Halo. But
good old leaky pipes.
he said leaky pipes, leaky britches. But he said more effort into fully fledged damage response systems to vehicles, moving away from just a simple health pool of vehicles, or vehicles have. Vehicles will handle differently based on the spot of received damage. For example, in vehicles with wheels, you can blow up tires now.
No way!
Yeah, I think they showed it off in the demo as well.
That's gonna be fun because, you know, well, yeah, like just the way Halo is played. Like, if you don't have any grenades or anything like that, you can just focus a certain part. I've always liked that in games. Like, I think Crackdown was one of the earliest games I saw that did like certain vehicle targeting. So you can aim at if you lock on enough and get like a sniper, you can shoot the, you know, like the where you put the fuel in, and then it just explodes.
Gas tank.
Or you can shoot. Yeah, you can shoot. I can't speak today. But yeah, that's gonna be fun, especially in like BTV and all that and stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Just see cars just flying, got no wheels and stuff like that.
I just like the idea of someone shot out all the wheels of a Warthog and it's just slowly going across the floor.
Just
it's like they'll still drive it. Yeah.
Scraping along.
That'd be brilliant.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I like that.
I also like the idea that today you can't speak, whereas last week I couldn't speak. Hopefully next week Gareth can't speak, and then the week after Kieran can't speak.
I feel like I just can't speak in general.
You just don't speak.
Caffeine now, so
I just
should wake up.
I think you just need a bag of.
I thought you were going to leave it as, just hope next week Gareth can't speak because I'm tired of his voice.
Hopefully next week I'll just delete Gareth from my life, and then I'll replace him with a peach cam.
D colon.
Is that a big happy face?
Rude.
What's next on this? The new vehicle damage system will allow more strategy and counterplay. I could shoot out the wheels. I could shoot out different areas of the wings, etc. If you are good enough, you can use the grapple shot, so you know his little arm thingy you get.
Yeah.
To skyjack a Banshee. It's not that easy, but it does feel rewarding.
I can imagine the grapple has got like travel time, so like it's like you have to shoot by there, so then like ready. So that's gonna add some like skill to it.
That'd be really cool. I can't wait to get absolutely obliterated by assholes that really know how to use it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And with the grapple shot, you can pull weapons on the ground to you. So
really?
I imagine if you kill someone with a rocket launcher, you just grapple that, grab it, you got it. Last 2 points. Additional new and legacy weapons are part of the post-launch plans. Every weapon in Halo Infinite Sandbox has a distinct role. So everyone's complaining about the bloody old-school shotgun not being in the game. I imagine that could be coming fairly quickly after launch. Yeah. They'll probably introduce the Halo 1 pistol like they did in Halo 5. But yeah. Cool news.
I like that 'cause they added the Halo 2 BR as well to 5, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So there's always room to add stuff.
Does this make anybody else want to play Halo, or is it just me and Ruben?
Kinda.
Oh!
I say kinda.
The Halo hater says kinda wants to play Halo.
Yeah, kinda, because I think that grappling gun thing sounds cool. And,
Does sound cool.
No. I think I would only play the game for that.
Fair play.
Just...
Doesn't make Gareth want to buy an Xbox.
No.
What a piece of shit. No, I never liked you.
Yes.
COD Season 2 out today, but we're going to have a quick chat about it. I'm just going to run down the list of everything that came into Cold War Season 2. And I guess Warzone Season 2 as well. I think this is just for Cold War I've written here. It is. I didn't put in any any Warzone stuff, but the Battle Pass stuff is all the same. If if there's anything I can recall added, Gary, you played Warzone earlier. What's added in Warzone before we get into this?
They've added a ship. Yeah, wrecked. So between prison and port, the ship that's been ominously hovering over the horizon with its storm has crashed, like in the just empty grass area between prison and port. And when you go in there, there's zombies, like not Warzone zombies, like literal zombies, and you've got little challenges to kill them and such. Other than that, it's the same.
Fair play. Right, yeah.
You
let me
think
go.
you'd be disappointed? You think you'd be disappointed if you're just a Warzone player?
I can see it getting on their nerves rather quickly.
Yeah. That's what they just tend to do, innit? They just added, well, in one of the seasons, they opened up Stadium. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Whereas Apex is over here adding in an entire new fucking map. You're just opening a roof.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yeah, there's been very little change to Verdansk.
Yeah.
Over the year it's been on. Yeah, they did add a few things, but the main map's just the same.
It looks the same. Right, let me read down the list of new stuff coming to Season 2 in Cold War. In multiplayer, we've got a new map, Apocalypse for 6v6. A new multiplayer mode, Gun Game. A new score streak, The Death Machine. New feature playlist, Apocalypse 24/7. 20 new multiplayer season challenges. In Zombies, the new Zombies experience is Outbreak. New skill tiers 4 and 5 for different weapons classes. New Ethereum crystal types, refined and flawless. New weapon skills, special and launcher. New field upgrade, Frenzied Guard. New ammo mod, Shattered Blast. New support weapon, Death Machine. New Zombies Onslaught map, Apocalypse, only on PS4 and PS5. 20 new zombie season challenges. And new Outbreak challenges. And then for global, we've got new battle pass, including new Farah 83 assault rifle and LC10 SMG. New vehicles, the sedan and the light truck, and 4 new prestige levels. And apparently there will be more throughout the season. Opinions?
Glad they're finally making the crystals
Just expanding more on them.
Expanding more on that, and it makes it harder, I guess.
I got a crystal earlier on in Outbreak. I played like a game. I went on a jump pad and flew in the air and go on, but I don't know. I didn't know what they were used for. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
So there's two different
is that
types.
how you get the ones floating around above the buildings?
Yeah,
Jump
you have to
pads.
go on the jump pad and then just
I was
fly
shooting
into
it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's your bog standard new COD season. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
got new skins, new guns, everything. I like the new zombies mode, the Outbreak. From what I've played so far, it's only been slight, but it does seem really fun. It does seem definitely really fun to have 4 people playing.
Seems very chill. I don't know. I can't tell for later rounds because I only got to level 3 or round 3, whatever they're doing.
I didn't get past
but-
round 1.
Yeah, it just seemed really slow. But in the trailer, when you've got to they have an Overwatch game mode where you have to escort this kind of truck, and that sounds really fun because then you can I don't know, you can have someone with a ring of fire, and then healing aura is a must on that because if someone's dead all the way up all the way at the top of the mountain, you can revive them. So you know. Yeah.
Ah! Imagine if they would be dead, they would be shouting, ah!
From the sides of the map, I wish they'd let you have more than 4 players.
Yeah. Let me
Especially when
read
you've got,
through. Let me read through this first. So we're going on to our next topic, or our next section, which is news bites. I give it a name. It's very simple. I don't care. You.
It's a nice name.
But the first topic in our news bites section is Cold War Outbreak. So I'll read through the news on that, and then we'll give our full rundowns on what we think about it. Because I think we've all played a little bit, from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
This is a quick summary from PC Gamer, but the original post was on Call of Duty's blog. Squads of 4 people will be inserted into these outbreak zones and given 1 of 5 objectives to investigate and complete. How you approach these objectives is entirely up to you. You can take any route to get there, as much time as you like along the way. Exploring the region will uncover rewards in loot chests, trigger random encounters, and open up trial computers. There are 5 objectives throughout the map. One is defend. Your task is to claim a fully intact sample, place it in a device to study, and defend the machine while it uploads data. Escort. Requiem recently developed a... Sorry, I've scrolled too far down and now I can't see it. Developed a fleet of highly advanced yet highly vulnerable rovers to help them detect dimensional portals into the dark ether. Retrieve. Somewhere in the outbreak zone, there are 2 ether harvesting units that have been gathering raw Ethereum from... I can't speak as well today. Raw Ethereum from the atmosphere and grown Ethereum crystals inside its containment canisters. Eliminate. For this experiment, a GPS tracker is used to find elite enemies who will phase into existence after their position is compromised. Hold out. Use your training to survive for as long as the timer states, and use power-ups and boarding up windows to maximize your challenge of holding out. There are tier scale upgrades. Like we said in the last bit, Tier 4 and Tier 5. Raw Ethereum crystals are the bog standard ones. They will let you unlock stuff between Tier 1 and 3. Refined Ethereum crystals, which are new, will let you upgrade Tier 4, and flawless Ethereum crystals, which are also new, let you unlock items on Tier 5. And there are also a free play days between February the 25th and March 4th. That was a lot to say. But yeah, I played earlier. I did one round. It let me exfil after I did the holdout one. So I was put in a room for about 3 minutes, had to kill a bunch of zombies, and then it let me go. So.
Oh, weird.
But
I did that, yeah. Where you get teleported into like the little household. You just have to.
Yeah, you're just surviving there.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to the machine, and it gives you the option to exfil or carry on. And I just exfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems fun. Like
I think I did the rocket one.
Rocket Man.
Whichever that one is.
I don't know.
It's like going,
We'll play it.
You have to go up. It's like an open worldy map. You go up to this sort of truck thing, and it asks you to go get like Ethereum samples. You got to go to 2 different sites, grab the Ethereum, take it back.
Yeah.
And then a rocket fires into the air. That was basically it. But carrying the Ethereum makes you weak and slow and pain in the ass.
Well, a bit like in Dirty Bomb, where you have you get affected by the bombs when they blow up and it expands.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know. I'm sure we'll probably have a play together after this. Maybe someone will stream it. Maybe one of us will record it or something. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, new card upgrade. Key, did you have much of a go at it?
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I've just been chilling like all day.
Straight chilling, dog.
Straight chilling, you know. I haven't played it, and it sounds fun. I watched a stream of it though on Noah's channel, and it looked okay. Like it looked hard-ish. Like for me, because I'm pretty shit at the game. I think it looks pretty hard, but then also when you have people with you, it's just gonna be like much better. I think.
Fair play.
So I can't wait to play it and do the Easter egg and stuff. You know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that.
Just complete the game, like.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. Another quick one. Anthem's dead. They've just killed it. So
Rest in peace.
I forgot it would even be more.
I mean, it flopped big time when it came out. It was one of those big games you hear about at least once a year. Like last year we had Cyberpunk. A couple of years ago we had Fallout 76, and we also had Anthem, which was one. What was the other one? No Man's Sky was just a big shitstorm.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming. The Anthem was going to be cancelled because it just died. Like it's just trash.
Yeah. Does anyone play it?
Nope.
No. No.
I guess that means I played the most of it, and that was about 10 minutes. Because you could play for like an hour, I think, on EA Play. And they give you like a free hour or so. It was fine. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't have any bugs or anything. There was nothing like game breaking. It was just fine. I had no reason to go back or put any more money into it, or even put money into it in the first place because I didn't actually buy it. So, but Eurogamer has put up an article, or at least I got the news from this article, because BioWare were working on revamping it, and it was previously known as Anthem Next or Anthem 2.0.
Okay.
But all development has been ceased on that. An EA rep has said, "We recognise there is still more fundamental work to be done to bring out the full potential of Anthem," BioWare admitted at the time of its 2.0 reveal, "and require more substantial re-intervention than an update or expansion." I guess that was their hopes. Well, that's what they said going into Anthem 2.0 or Next or whatever, but fell through. EA held a meeting earlier this month to review work on Anthem 2.0 and ultimately determine the project's fate. It's dead. It's dead as fuck.
Dead.
Dead.
R.I.P.
Following that process, development team has now been informed it will be moving to work on Dragon Age 4. Fair. I guess that's their big new title coming, so I guess that's what they're going to work on. Dragon Age 4.
I'm excited for Dragon Age 4 because Dragon Age 2 I played a lot. I haven't played much of 3, but yeah, the Dragon Age games have always been really, really fun.
Not fair play.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully.
I do feel bad for the guys that played Anthem. It was like, oh, I can't wait for this 2.0. But
yeah,
I wonder what the population on
sucks.
that was. Like
probably in the hundreds, maybe.
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
I doubt it was that big.
To completely kill it off, you can't think it was anything substantial.
No. I guess like they hadn't made money in it in a long time, and they were like, it's not worth putting money into it to probably get pennies back. I had no interest in going back to it, even if it had been updated. I still haven't played No Man's Sky, and that's been revamped, and everyone raves about it. Fallout 76 is sort of back, I guess, or the DLC that came out was meant to be okay. I haven't bothered. I own the game. I liked Cyberpunk. But I guess I got into that while it was fucked.
Fixed that slightly.
Yeah, well, that's a piece of news I was meant to put in, but I completely forgot. Cyberpunk, their update's been delayed because of that hack, I guess, has affected it. And they've ran out of time, and they're just going to keep working on it until it's done.
Yeah.
So
It's easier to do it that way.
yeah. It's a shame. More shames, more sad things. Funny thing, though, a funny bit of news. Unless anybody else had anything else to say on that last bit.
Nope.
PogChamp. That's what I have to say. PogChamp. The last bit of news bites. The last bit we got. Peter Griffin is coming to Fortnite according to data miners. Me. Hooster, good afternoon, man.
Why?
I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me in a week if the Queen is a playable character in Fortnite at this point. Everyone, the whole royal family, just get them in. Like, who cares
Put them all in.
anymore?
Not Harry and Meghan though, they're not allowed.
No, they've gone.
They're gone.
They're out.
They're out.
Goodbye.
Prince Andrew, he's fine. Get rid of those two.
Christ.
I'm not going to start that flame war, I promise. Yeah, it's a bit weird, just because if you're gonna pick a cartoon dad, you'd think they'd go for Homer Simpson.
Yeah,
because
especially if they're partnering with Disney.
Yeah, and it's a little more like family friendly in a way. Like, if you get what I mean, because like Family Guy is just, it's not terrible. It's not South Park levels, but it still seems a bit more like.
It leans more to South Park than Simpsons, I reckon. In the age rating, I guess. But
yeah, that's a fair point. Why didn't they just add Homer? Like,
makes more sense. And I'm sure. I mean, I don't have the TV ratings. I'm sure Simpsons is still more popular than Family Guy.
Yeah,
it's definitely
100%.
more well known.
Annoying. We'd have the Simpsons Hit and Run 2-pack in Fortnite.
Yes.
No, cool.
God. But all this news came from Gaming Bible well, they wrote up the article, but it came from @GMatrix Games on Twitter. GMatrix Games, who also spotted the evidence of the Ryu and the Chun-Li ahead of the actual announcement. So, like, they've just been announced in Fortnite a week ago, midweek. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's pissed me off because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a very big fan of fighting games. Okay, I grew up playing Soul Calibur, fucking Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. And, oh, it just annoys the crap out of me now. Like now, I can't look at Chun-Li and Ryu and just think of them doing the. I'm gonna see them doing the floss and all that, and all these default dances. It was bad enough seeing Kratos and Master Chief. It's fucking. Oh, it's so annoying. They're just adding everyone.
Have you seen the video of the guy modding in, or he made a video about? There's a in Halo 3, he picks up a skull, and then the skull makes it be the fucking chief doing a Fortnite dance in the background. I'll try and find it.
Find it. No, I have seen. It's like, do not pick up this skull or something. Yeah. I want the other guys to see it.
Yeah, I'll put it on there.
There is a comment specifically based at Reuben, I think, is what do you think of the Mortal Kombat trailer?
I absolutely love it. I'm so excited, and all of the fans that I've spoke to, they're all in love with it. And usually, no one hates Mortal Kombat more than Mortal Kombat fans. And
Sounds like
now everyone seems to love it, literally.
Yeah, there's the meme. Oh, so that's what it's come. That's what it's come to. That's what it's come to.
God. It's just cringe.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Where was we up to? Anyway, let me finish. Let me finish off this news story before we go any further. GMatrix Games. Oh, I said that. He uncovered what seems to be a TV reel of Peter Griffin hidden in the game's files. The reel shows off a number of clips of the Griffin family, of Peter Griffin. I think it is one him doing a bird, is the word dance, and the giant chicken fight.
So do you think we'll get just him, or they'll?
I hope we don't get either. I just hope we get none.
None of them.
I still reckon it should be Homer if they're doing a partnership with Disney and bringing animated characters over from their catalog. Homer would make more sense. Even Futurama, but I guess that's dead. So are my hopes and dreams of seeing another Futurama season. I don't know. That makes more sense to me.
Does make more sense.
But yeah.
I loved seasons 2 to 7. Because that's when everyone was still kind of learning what to do. Like, everyone was learning different metas, everyone was still kind of learning how to build. So, the average player stood a chance against someone who, someone who played 30 hours a week. Or had a similar amount of chance as someone who played like 10 hours a week. But now you look at Fortnite, everyone's got their mouse sensitivity DPI on 20 million, has 67 programmable buttons, 5 keyboards, 17 monitors, and they just got building the entirety of Machu Picchu in a second, and then you just lost, and it's just like, cool, go again, I guess, but it's like I can do the floss. Yeah, Fortnite annoys me.
We've got big news. The first part of big news. Nintendo Direct was trash? Question mark. That's not based.
You have to fill me in because I didn't watch it, but I know you.
Yeah, that's not based around any article. That's just me.
Review from watching it.
Yeah, because we did not enjoy it, and plus when I went on Twitter straight after it, and everyone pretty much was on the same page. That I just looked. It was just poor. So this is a summary of everything that got released from GamesRadar.com. Everything announced. The first thing we had was Pyra and Mythra, or however you pronounce them, from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They joined Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's the first thing we got.
Whoa.
Whoa, DLC, man.
Another sword anime character into Smash. Cool,
Yeah.
just what the fans want.
That's how you
Yeah,
introduce your
nobody-
show as well.
Nobody wants those characters. Literally, like I haven't seen a single person say that. Oh yes, just what I wanted. Yes. No.
It was
want-
so fun when
I
the
want the Wii
Nintendo Direct started, and all you
Yeah.
hear is this like Mancunian accent going, "You're going into Smash." Love that. That's great. That.
Oh. I don't understand why they keep just putting out these like they're obviously liked by Nintendo fans, but they're not as liked as Smash. So people who are playing Smash want something along that line. I imagine.
I honestly think it's all just down to promotions.
Probably.
Like I feel like they were working on Steve for a while after Microsoft and thing like had a partnership, and
Yeah.
then along with the hype of Final Fantasy like remake, they added Sephiroth as a playable character into Smash, and now they're adding that, which is like isn't it like a what is it, Xenoblade Chronicles character?
Yeah,
or something
Xenoblade
like that?
Chronicles 2.
Yeah, so I honestly I am convinced that most of the DLC characters are all just down to promotion.
Wouldn't
Because
surprise
people will
me.
look at these characters and then, you know, well, it's like me with Chief. I didn't really like Fortnite, but as soon as I saw he was in Fortnite, I went and bought him, played 2 games, and haven't played since.
I did the same thing. Chief and Kratos.
I'm literally just I'm their market. I'm their key audience.
Yeah.
I love Chief.
And- I tend to agree just because I know it's worked for me once. I think I only ever played. I played one Fire Emblem game, and that was purely after Super Smash Brothers Brawl, because Ike was my favorite character, and I was like, "What is this guy from? I need to know."
Yeah.
It was like, "He's from Fire Emblem," so I played one game and then realized this game is not fun,
Yeah.
and never played it again. But I only bought it purely because of this one character in Smash. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be. It's not to sell Smash Brothers; it's to sell these other games.
So that's the thing. Everyone's already bought all the season passes and fighter passes. Like you can just tell them because that's how diehard the community is. Like what? There's like 3 passes now. People will pay 40 quid up front at the beginning of the year. You could release the same character 4 times. They've already paid for it. Like they don't care. So yeah, I think it is just to sell more. Knowing Nintendo as well, I think it is just to sell more. But oh well.
I think it's just a weak way as well to open up your direct. People have been waiting like a year, if not more, for another direct. They keep doing these little ones, and people they announce like a full hour-long one, and you open it with a Smash DLC character. Maybe it's what the Nintendo fans want. I'm not. I have a Switch. I love my Switch, but I'm not a hardcore Nintendo fan. It's a character from a game I don't care about. Going into a game that I enjoy. I haven't played in a while though. Doesn't do anything for me. But then we get it next. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout on Switch.
I'm actually quite excited for this, to be honest.
Yeah, but the second announcement was a port that not even 24 hours after got announced it's coming to Xbox.
Yep. Literally saw scrolled on, went on Twitter, and the 2 top ones were coming to Switch, and then right up below it, coming to Xbox. It's like, oh, cool. So it's not really that exclusive then, is it? Like, you know, you're just gonna add crossplay, and then
They better add crossplay. If they don't,
I
that's
swear to God,
stupid.
so now it's on all platforms other than phone. But
Probably won't be far behind.
you Clash of Clans members in the chat playing on your phone games. I'm joking.
Anybody else want to add anything to Fall Guys? This is a long list, so I don't know if you want to.
They're all ports. It's all
They're all
games you can get
ports.
on other things.
But we'll go to the next one. Outer Wilds. Port.
It's a good game, but yeah, I don't know. Don't see the point. Yeah.
Famicom Detective Club. I can't even remember anything about this. Let me.
It's just a remaster from an old Famicom game.
Did I open this
Like
thing?
click and
Did.
click and move, sort of. You know, oh, you're a kid, solve this mystery kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they've just upgraded the animation.
Let's go to this.
Oh,
People can get an idea of what's going on. Because I can't quite remember myself. Then we got Samurai Warriors 5. Coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. still not.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be just exclusives, but when your console is dying for them and did not. Stupid. Legend of Mana, classic RPG, but it looks like. I don't know, it's just nothing that I don't think it impressed anyone. It just looks like a
It just
Nintendo game.
screams classic Nintendo game, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know if that's like a sequel to the Secret of Mana ages ago. But I know Secret
Maybe.
of Mana is like a cult classic. I've never played it.
This is a
But I know-
remaster.
Oh,
I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on the thing. That's another thing that just kept popping up in this. It was fucking remasters. Sorry.
oh
To,
so
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
remaster of Secret of Mana.
yeah, sorry to cut you off. Rube. Didn't mean
So
to.
no, it's all good. So that is going to sell well, but
It's a remaster. I think that's.
There's-
Is that the
there's-
first one we got?
Someone
Possibly.
out there who's going, I loved Legend of Mana on whatever system it was on. I want it on my Switch, and they're gonna
Yeah.
get it.
I'm just curious if they have anything new.
Nope.
Like,
Not really.
There was two new things, if I remember.
two.
Yeah. Well, this is a
Oh,
new one, I
but-
believe. But I
Pushing the
feel
boat
like
out.
they only made Monster Hunter Rise because they couldn't get Monster Hunter World to run on.
Yeah, it's
Run on
purely
Switch?
it's
Oh.
it's the Assassin's Creed Rogue to Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah,
They
more or less.
couldn't get Unity to run on PS3 and 360, so they made the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool for Monster Hunter fans that have a Switch that couldn't play, that only have a Switch and couldn't play World, but don't know, didn't do anything for me. This sort of intrigued me. Mario Golf is probably the biggest thing, one of the biggest things they announced.
I'm kind of excited for this. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like Mario Party games, I mean, they're always going to sell well because when you think of Nintendo consoles, it literally just has been surviving on Mario Party,
Yeah.
Mario Golf, Smash Bros, and Zelda. Like the tyrants of Nintendo, they're always going to sell. I mean, when you look back at the original Switch, people would buy a Switch just for the new Zelda game.
Oh, yeah.
People would go out and buy like 200, 300 pound like systems just to get the new Zelda.
That's what I did for Spider-Man.
Exactly. So big
Works.
franchises like that sell, but the only annoying thing is now when you look at stuff like this, like they have all of their money from all these big games, so they just be like, oh yeah, port, remaster, port, who cares? Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like,
And then a sport game, which isn't like a mainline series entry. It looks fun. I'll probably get it at some point. It'll be fun to probably sit down, have a drink, and play it once we're out of
Yes.
lockdown.
Yeah,
but
it's the epitome of the Switch is the family console. Like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is the thing you pull out
Yeah.
at Christmas,
yeah,
play for a couple of hours on Boxing Day, and then gets put away and no one plays for months.
but if they ever announce that Switch 2 Pro or whatever, none of these games are making me want to buy that.
No.
Let's go to the next one. Tales from the Borderlands port. Another port.
Port City.
Brilliant game. Amazing game. It's a
Yeah.
port, and I'm pretty sure it's a port from a 360 game. I might be wrong.
it wouldn't surprise you if
But-
it's in 30 FPS. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, or at least early Xbox One, PS4 era.
Yeah.
Capcom Arcade Stadium.
Mm,
I
it's
imagine.
good for the
I don't
good
know.
for the boomers and the 50-year-old men. But sorry to any 50-year-old men in the chat.
Sorry
but,
to all the
you know,
boomers.
The thing, I mean, but that's just me. You know, I wasn't around then, so I don't have an attachment.
Yeah,
It's like the Blizzard thing that got announced. They announced all the old Blizzard games like on the floppy disks.
yeah.
But I don't know.
But essentially, this is another remake.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Once again,
Ghosts and Goblins,
Remake.
Street Fighter 2, Strider, and more. Remake. This is a remake of a fucking original Xbox game. Sadly, it's one of the only few games from this direct that I was excited for, but it's still a remake of an Xbox original game.
oh my god.
And it's also coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Not bad. Not bad. I
But-
might check it out. I don't know. I never really played the original.
I think it gained notoriety when it was out because it was the only other game using the Halo engine, and I think it was developed
Alright.
by a Halo developer. I
Just,
don't know. This one seems sort of cool. I never got into the franchise, but people liked it, so good for them.
Yeah, this always, interested me, but I never really, I was never fully interested to go out and, buy it.
Yeah.
But
I think same.
It's interesting. I don't know.
But it doesn't do anything for me. What do we have? Neon White. Oh, this was that weird first-person shooter. I think.
Yeah, it looked intriguing, and then I think it basically is a dating sim, I think.
Oh, it's that card game. It's the card first-person shooter that has a dating sim in it.
Wait,
A campy
what?
anime speedrunning game made for freaks by freaks.
What?
Nah,
So
okay.
The buffering doesn't want to be my friend today for some reason.
It looked you look at that sort of the thumbnail before the video started, where it's like, oh, you're in heaven and you have to kill people. You're an assassin in heaven. That sounds kind of cool. And then you see this and go,
It's
oh,
a card
okay.
game with a dating sim.
What?
I'm gonna buy it for
This
KIERAN.
kind of looks hilarious. If it's like a tenner or something, yeah, I might pick it up.
I think I said that when we watched it. If it's dirt cheap or even free, I'll probably play it, but I'm not paying like 50 quid for it.
No.
Bugger that. Hey, look, it's right and link for goodness for more. Yeah.
Oi,
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power, also probably one of the games I'm gonna buy. Why?
Like, if it's a turn-based game, I'm probably gonna buy it. To be honest.
It looked quite fun, to be honest. Weirdly
For a
enough.
second, I thought it was like a tempo run kind of game for a sec.
Oh, it's like a beat 'em up,
Yeah,
like a hack and slash. Oh, wow, this actually looks really fun.
that looks quite fun.
Yeah.
and
But I was surrounded by just crap in the
So yeah, I'd
direct.
probably see this being like £35 or something.
Maybe, yeah. Between 20 and 30. Or 20 and 40.
Oh, it's free
No.
roam as well. Oh my god.
Yes,
Play.
one of the few that look. I don't know if it look decent, but I look like I might play it because it's got DC characters in it, and I like DC
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
So.
it'll sell well to little girls who want to play the superhero game that don't want to play the
You assuming my gender?
No.
All right, let's not.
Anyone can buy it, but it's just it'll sell well, probably, I think.
Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville port from a 2019 game. Is anyone even going to pick this up and play it?
No.
And it's not
Battle for
crossplay.
Neighborville. I've played Garden Warfare 2, and Neighborville. Neighborville, I think on Steam, their player base, I think within a week, it peaked on weekends at 1,000 players.
Ooh.
So why I don't know if they've just remastered it or like they've done something different. But I've always loved the Garden Warfare games because it's like Battlefield gameplay,
Yeah.
but like just not as intense, and it's just fun. I mean, you're a plant.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's a little shroom. You know, like
It's annoying. It's another fucking port. Like another one. I like.
this pissed me off.
I feel a bit like a hypocrite because I love Borderlands, and Borderlands is on Switch, and I'm tempted to buy it. Same with BioShock. I love BioShock. I'm tempted to buy it again.
Yeah.
But nothing's getting me hyped about the console that I like playing, but don't want to play because I got nothing to play. And nothing on this is helping this. Like, helping that fact. Miitopia. Fuck me. Nintendo's bringing back a fan favorite from the 3DS era. Brilliant. Port, I guess, technically, yeah. Miitopia.
Whoa.
I mean, should we have a look at it?
Yay.
Should we have a quick look at it?
Look at those
That's
graphics.
enough.
They're
Next
so
one.
good.
Yay.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Super Mario Update.
What?
I saw this.
You just get Mario costumes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think they're just gonna be adding. It's like a pack, pretty much. You get a bunch of Mario like items and stuff for your house. But it's just Nintendo, like congratulating Nintendo. You know that?
Well
meme
done,
of
our game
Obama?
did well. Woo.
There's like a meme of
Oh,
Obama
when he's
putting a
putting the
necklace
medal on himself.
around himself. And this is what this is. They're like, Animal Crossing, we love you. Here you go. Here's Mario. And they're just like, oh, yeah, well done, Nintendo. Yeah, I did really well today. It's just like, once
Pat on the
again, it's
back.
a promotion thing, like, you know.
Yeah. I think that's the last thing of their Mario 35th anniversary as well.
Really? Okay.
So, great way to fucking cap that one off.
Let me keep Mario 35.
I'm so anti everything Nintendo today. Project Strategy Triangle is a game that is so unfinished it doesn't have a name. So why announce it?
Looking forward to 2022 release. Fortunately, a demo that launches on Nintendo Store. Wait, it's a demo?
Yeah,
oh, they had the
essentially.
demo. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just laugh at the fact that they announced a game that didn't have a name.
I don't know.
I'll
This
have a
gives me
demo for
very Final Fantasy V vibes. So I don't know. Once again, it's a game that I'll probably pick up for like 15 quid. But like, knowing Nintendo, all these games are going to be 60 quid, and they'll never
Probably.
drop in price. Odyssey, if you go on the store, the cheapest I've seen Odyssey has been £45.
Yeah.
So you know.
A nightmare. Star Wars Hunters, a game that seemed cool. Didn't really have a trailer.
Just
I mean,
a
they
teaser,
introduced the
wasn't it?
game. Yeah, it was a teaser.
Free to play Star Wars game. Now it scares me. It honestly does.
Well, because it's Star Wars or it's free to play?
Free to play, just free to play, and then under the Star Wars license.
But it has moved from EA now, so it might be less money grabby. Ideally.
Yeah, I don't know. Like with the whole battle pass thing as well. Like I love
What
battle
money?
passes, but just I don't know. There's amazing free to play games out there like Apex and Fortnite and
Yeah, do we need another one?
Rocket League now.
No.
If they handle it well, then yeah. But I don't know. I just don't want them to just try and cash out. Like, oh, this is a Boba Fett skin, 200 quid.
Yeah.
And, you know.
I didn't find out if this was crossplay. Not crossplay. Cross-platform.
Hopefully.
But fingers crossed. This one is Knockout City.
Ooh.
It looks exactly like Fortnite. Like the character models.
Dodgeballs.
Yeah, it's like Fortnite with dodgeballs. Let me find the gameplay bit. Do you know what? I think it's free to play though, or they're having a
this
free
looks-
to play week at launch, and it's crossplay, so it might be fun.
Yeah, this
It looks kind of fun,
Yeah.
in my opinion. It's just massive dodgeball battle royale.
Yeah, there's a nice little secret gem in there.
Yeah, I mean, just,
If it
It's
isn't
pretty fun.
free, I'm not bothering.
Yeah, same. To be
Right.
honest, I'm probably not gonna get it.
Yeah.
If there's a free play weekend though, I'd happily jump in and see if it's any good. What's next? World's End Club. Anyone?
looks like
Anime.
a dating sim.
No,
Oh,
it's
the people who made
Danganronpa, but different.
Yeah, so it's gonna sell well. You
Yeah.
know, 'cause there's a lot of people who like those kinds of games. I don't know.
Hades Physical Edition. It's already out. You don't have to put that in your fucking. Nintendo, what have you done to me? You've just drained all the energy from me today.
Broken him.
It's
I
like
mean,
I watched it once and it drained me, and now I have to read it all again. I don't have to. I
Reread
could
it
have took this out of the podcast. I've organised the podcast.
No.
I could have took it out,
We have
but
to
I
talk
put it
about
in to annoy myself again.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're getting
Hades.
Hades.
Ah.
It's game of the year. Someone will buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there'll be those collectors. Yeah.
it's already out. You don't have to put that in your big thingy. This is meant. Fuck you, Nintendo. You hurt my face.
This
Ninja Gaiden
I
Master
am
Collection.
so excited for. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. I absolutely love all of the Ninja Gaiden games.
Master Chief
And
being it.
I was saying about a few weeks ago to one of my mates, I want them to remaster Ninja Gaiden 2. So yeah, this is one thing I will be picking up on PC, not on Switch though.
Yeah, because it's on all consoles as well, and
yeah,
all
like,
platforms.
So I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, if you had big things like that, I'm saying that it's a remake as well. It's a remake.
Another port.
It's,
Is it a remaster report, and you got it on Switch?
You know what? I was glad that I didn't watch it. Like when you
Yeah.
guys watched it, because I got to listen to your disappointment in my years when I was playing Assassin's Creed, and now you're dragging me through this
Yeah.
misery.
dragging myself through it. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass. It's
As
DLC.
someone who
not-
is a big nerd of Zelda, who's got a, this is shit. Don't buy it.
Yeah, what the game itself is shit.
Just I don't know. I think Hyrule Warriors is just kind of crap. It's basically just if you like, I like beat 'em up games, but that's basically it. Like most beat 'em ups, like Ninja Gaiden and Diablo, like there's like things on the side you can do. But that they literally just chuck you in. From what I play, they just chuck you into this big open area and just say, kill 100 people, and that's it. I don't know. When you actually play a Zelda game and it's all about like puzzles and story heavily things and then they make a game where it's just spam the X button 20 times and then you win. I don't know. If it's your game, then cool, but I'm not a fan.
Plus, it's just DLC. So why does that have to be in your direct?
Yeah.
Don't.
They showed Link, and it wasn't Breath of the Wild 2, and everyone went a bit sad.
Yeah, I did the same.
Cool.
I've never played many Zelda games, but Breath of the Wild 2 is awesome. And I but a letdown. Bravely Default 2. I never played the first Bravely Default.
Nope, never played the first one.
We skipped through the trailer a bit. Okay, they look
It's chibi.
chibi, yeah.
Kawaii des.
Cool. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I swear that was in the Capcom thing I said earlier. At least the original one was. But
Yeah,
port,
it's just an old
remake.
Capcom arcade game.
It's never a remake. Anyone?
No.
No, I'm not really interested.
I think you could literally skip most of these. to be
Yeah,
honest.
Saga Frontier Remastered.
Not a clue.
Apex Legends on Switch. Cool. Switch players can finally play Apex Legends. The resolution looks dog shit, but hope you have fun.
It does. It looks so bad.
It's gonna
but
suck.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Hope you all have fun. Legend of Zelda Sky. Oh, sorry, go up.
Is it going to be like crossplay with the others?
Yes.
Because
Oh no.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
yeah,
Switch fans.
Gotta
surely
need
it's
it.
gonna be way more
Me want the-
difficult.
We won the battleground.
By 7,000
And-
DPI.
Next up was the Great Disappointment.
Legend of Zelda
Aw.
Skyward Sword HD. Instead of showing anything for the new game, they showed the remake. Surely all the effort they put into this remake, they could have put into the game. Fuck off.
Yeah, basically, you could, if you still have a Wii U, you can get this game for 20 quid, and it's exactly the same. And
Oh,
if you've
there
got
you
a
go.
Switch, you pay like 60 quid for it, and it's exactly the same. So
That's
it's
what
kind of
Nintendo-
like
I'll
it's a port essentially.
Yeah, I'll probably
The big
buy this.
announcement was a port.
I'll probably buy this because I'm intrigued, but I was definitely let down by it.
Someone made a good point. Where they showcased when this game was out on the Wii, you could buy the game and the golden like Wii remote and then the nunchuck for £70. So the game and the exclusive controller for £70. Whereas now the game is going to be 60 quid, and then to buy the two Joy-Cons separately, that's an extra 75.
Fucking hell.
So it's just like, well, Nintendo, what the hell?
Yeah.
You make ports and then it's all expensive. Like, how are they?
Don't know what their
I
plan
don't
is.
understand. How are they getting away with it?
Ain't got a clue.
Fans are just being like, "Yes, my king." More
Daddy.
more.
We might. We're probably coming at this as like a spoiled angle as well, because we're at least 3 of the 4 of us are Xbox, not loyalists, but we do like Xbox, and we have Game Pass. We're all their exclusives. You pay like a tenner a month.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe we are spoiled, but selling remakes at full price. Well, it's not. Oh, is it a remake or a remaster? I can't remember how it defined.
It's a
it.
remaster.
It's a remaster.
It's the same.
It's a HD
They've just
remaster.
up the frame rate a bit, probably.
So you can't. I don't know how you're gonna sell that
30
at
to
40 to
40,
60. Like,
Uncapped.
but stupid. And it's Splatoon 3. I didn't realize this was a big enough game to be right in clearance hype.
Yeah, it's their newest exclusive game. Like, and now there's a third one.
Yeah.
My first knowledge of Splatoon was it was the new character on Mario Kart, and he looked cool. And I was like, I'm gonna be this guy. Yeah, there's gonna be a mass group of fans out there somewhere who love Splatoon and everything about it, and are super excited for this game. And good on them, but
Have
there's
fun.
nothing for me.
Have fun. That's it. That's all of them.
Thank God.
Finally for a
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Boo.
Don't, motherfucker. Nintendo. I don't. It just
Is
did nothing for me.
is this a sign that people miss E3
I
in a way?
miss
they've-
E3.
Because everyone's going on their own. Like, there's the Nintendo Direct, and like tonight there's the
PlayStation 1,
State of Play,
which we'll talk
and they're
about
all
at the
going
end.
separate ways. Like, do
Yeah.
you think this is more exciting if you have them all together rather than one big Direct that's a bit disappointing?
I think it's more exciting because what was it called? Summer of Games or whatever Jeff Keighley called it was a mess. And it was like every week there was,
yeah.
or like every other day there was an event, and it was sort of draining. And
Yeah.
they were like, it all had to be an hour long at least, and they showed next to nothing. Like EA's one around July was crap because they had some announcements at the end, but all they could show from the reveal was just, you know, videos or clips from the actual engine where the characters
Yeah.
haven't even been designed, so they're all grayscale, all running around this flat plane of nothing. And it was just someone sat in a chair like, oh, we got Skate 4 and we got Battlefield 6 and we've got Mass Effect 4.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all they did. I was like, cheers, but is that coming out next year? You got anything to show us?
It's
don't
gonna
know.
be annoying.
But we'll talk about state of play at the end, because that is at 10 o'clock tonight. Gareth? Yeah, 10 o'clock. But before we get to that, this is all for Ruben. Unless anybody else has any other thoughts. Kieran, you got any thoughts about Nintendo?
Bad thoughts.
Nintendo equals bad.
please.
Thumbs down.
Bad.
The
Don't waste your money.
The only hope I have of it is any big Pokemon announcements are being saved for Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I want a
Maybe that's
red and
what they're
blue
saving up
remaster,
for.
or at least something like that.
All I
Emerald.
wanted from it was a Pokemon game, and it's not there. So I'm hoping it is on Pokemon Day. But other than that, it's all
All I
ports
wanted
and
was
remasters.
Master Chief in I forgot the name. I've ruined my
Smash.
own joke. Smash. Before we carry on, should we do a cut and then read the chat?
Yeah,
Read the
sure.
chat.
Cool. I'm gonna
Do a cut.
pee.
Alright, you do that. Chat reading. Where do we get to?
We got to.
Yeah. Emily,
Oh.
Cowchat is my favourite. I want Plants vs Zombies. You had like 3 opportunities to play that Plants vs Zombies game,
I'm gonna go.
and you never bought it. You never bothered to buy it. The Who Start?
For sure now.
Who Start? What? Someone's gonna leave me, isn't they? And I need a Wii
I'm
too.
here. I'm here.
I've got to read through chat before everyone goes.
That's right.
I have to say the dodgeball game looks fun. It does look fun. It does look fun.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they had a free week. I would like to play it. I'm with Ruben on this. I can't remember what point Ruben said at that time. Oh, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? It's something to do with Ninja Gaiden or
See, Kieran, now you're gonna have to cut my dancing out.
Gladly.
something. What did he say? I can't remember.
What did
I
Ruben
agree
say?
with Emily, and they should bring back Nintendogs.
Hang on, I'm good there yet.
Emily, you have your own dog now. You don't need a fake one.
Ruben. Emily said Xbox Team. Who's said, what the fuck's Splatoon instead of Breath of the Wild 2? I know, man. What a waste of time. Like, who played Splatoon that much? Why is it? I don't know.
I know.
The only thing I can assume is all these games are really big in Japan, which
Must
is
be.
essentially their main.
Right, I'll be back.
That's their main outlet.
Who said
Homegrown.
I miss E3? Yeah, E3. I miss E3 a lot, man. Like, Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest. That was it. That's what it was called.
Yeah, so you were
Yeah.
referencing.
It was a mess. I can see if I can get a website up from last year. Hang on. It's a fucking
It
mess.
was just I don't know. Even then, like if you're watching, if that direct had happened at an E3, one, you've got to assume that they would have, like, because of where E3 is, they'd have had more time to probably had some better news. I think the game companies would have gone more out of their way to make it good because it's on stage, and
Yeah.
obviously at the moment with everything that's going on, you can't do it. But when it's a proper E3, there's loads of people there, and even then, if I'm watching E3 and like some game I've never heard of comes up, and you hear a cheer from the crowd. You're like, oh, actually, this does seem like more of a big deal. You're like more caught up in it because you know there's people there watching it. If you're just watching a screen in your house and you're like, I've watched this Nintendo Direct, and most of it I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
You kind of like, oh, it's boring.
So I got the site up from Summer Game Fest, a recap of last year. In May, and I'm pretty sure it started at the end of May, so like in the last week of May, they had 5 reveals. In June, they had 3, 6, 9... I've gone too far. 3, 6, 9, 11 reveals. July, 3, 6, 9 reveals. And then August, they had another 3. That's just too much. Just have it in a week. 1 week. Happy. Like, I prefer that. I want more spooky games, says Emily. Bring back Nintendogs. Who still agrees? Hyrule Warriors, yes, I want them all. Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors, I remember. That's what who still agreed with Ruben on. You play Splatoon 2 with your brother. I feel like the Nintendo Direct was mostly for Japan. Yeah, I agree, dude. I feel like a lot of it was mostly for Japan. I know it's is the biggest platform in Japan. I think Xbox is the least. I think Sony does really well over there as well.
Two of the 3 big guns are all Japanese. Like and Nintendo Sony try to do everything. Microsoft are West and Nintendo are East, and this is just what they are. Just what they do. They're probably making them a lot of money. So fair play to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Has everybody gone peed?
No, I haven't. You guys interact.
I'm currently peeing.
I'm gonna pee.
You want to go pee?
Pash.
Like right now. Everything's wet. It's terrible.
I'll be back now.
Alright. Ooh. Keep that
Um, Yeah, you don't see much from Bowser, do you? As much as Reggie. Reggie was proper front of house. Like a lot of the time. But you know, ever since he left and Bowser took over, like obviously the world's gone a bit upside down. So who knows? But yeah, Reggie you'd see him a lot. So you got to think that he probably had a lot more say. Like, oh yeah, there's all these games you've got that will appease the Japanese audience, but like, I think you should release all these games because they'll appease the American audience, which is again where a lot of their money's going to come from. So yeah, maybe losing Reggie has had a bit of effect, but I guess we'll have to wait for more time to pass and more regular game releases to happen to see what happens.
Only
Nintendo
time
sucks.
will tell. True.
Confirmed.
They've been around for 40 years, for longer than that.
She was
They
just
started
sat
out as
outside.
a simple card company, and they're still $1 billion gaming conglomerate. Like
Cancel.
they're
Cancel
doing
it.
something right. Let's be fair.
What's going on?
Well, we were on about Nintendo in
Nintendo.
just mostly Japanese, and is it because Reggie left?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's not my
Obviously,
forte.
Bowser's in charge now.
Doug. Big Doug. Right, cut here. And on to our final topic of the day. Not really, another one after this. This is all for Ruben. Straight up. Not even a joke. This is all just for Ruben.
Yeah, I'm literally the only one who doesn't care about all this stuff.
But I watched it as well. I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm actually quite excited for Overwatch 2 because I had no interest in the first one. But I'm going to switch to this screen. Brought to you by IGN. Do they need any more publicity? No. But this is some of the BlizzCon 2021 announcements they had. Faff with my mic. First they had Blizzard Arcade Collection announced. Blizzard is bringing back some of its classic games with Blizzard Arcade Collection launching today on PC and consoles. The collection features The Lost Vikings, The Sapphire Vikings, Blackthorn and Rock and Roll Racing, both their classic and newly enhanced formats. World of Warcraft Shadowlands patch 9.1 changed the domination. Announced. None of us play WoW, I don't think, do we?
No, I used to back when I was like 12. But
Grew out of it.
I was like, oh, I'm doing great. I can finally enter PvP, and then just had some guy who just literally, like I said, has about like 67 buttons on their mouse. It's just, yeah. World of Warcraft is good, but yeah, I don't know.
And then WoW, the Burning Castle, the Burning Crusade Classic expansion announced as well.
Yep, the first expansion for original World of Warcraft is now coming to Classic WoW.
Oh.
So it's like, I don't get it. I think it's free. I think it's free for everyone though. So they're not trying to resell the same expansion again. So fair play. It's for the people who want to relive the nostalgia of
Classic.
Classic. So yeah, fair play to them.
Fair play. Hearthstone Forge and Barons expansion and mercenary modes revealed.
I wish I could get into Hearthstone, but it's kind of like Magic the Gathering for me. I feel like unless you have a lot of money to sink on your own deck, I don't know. You can enjoy it like without spending money.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, I might play it. See how it goes.
Fair play. Diablo 4 Rogue Class trailer announced. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. So.
Yes, we're actually going to get a melee class in Diablo, which is going to be really weird. Like, because, yeah, honestly, it looked amazing. I'm so excited for Diablo 4. Yeah, just cinematic, really. You can't really tell much from the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just a cinematic.
And then Diablo 2 Resurrected announced. So I guess that's a remake of Diablo 2.
Yeah, definitely going to be playing this. Because, like I said, I was never around when, I was never alive, I don't think, when Diablo 2 was a thing.
Yeah.
And I never played it, because I got into PC gaming when I was about, 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. And they've already said it's not going to be a full price game, it's going to be about £20, so...
Can we watch the trailer?
I can put the trailer on if you want to see it. How old are you?
6.
Difficult question.
Tesco finest British sirloin
no, we're not
steaks.
watching the trailer. I don't care about Tesco's finest sex. Right, Tesco's finest sex. And I also had a lot of Overwatch 2 announcements. New details revealed at BLIZZCON 2021. I never got into Diablo. Fuck off with the Tesco steaks. I never got into Overwatch 1, even though it looked really good. I didn't want to pay that amount of money for a multiplayer game. Yeah. And didn't Battleborn come out along the same time?
I think Battleborn and Overwatch came out at the exact same time, like in the same week.
And I put my money into that.
They could take on,
because I like Borderlands. I died like the same month it came out.
The new maps look absolutely amazing. Like,
yeah, let's.
One thing I will give Blizzard props is they know how to optimize their games. Like, Overwatch 2 is a great game. Well, Overwatch in general is a great game to just, optimization. It's always run really well. I mean, they've released like 20-minute cinematic trailers just for the sake of it. Like,
Should we all get like this game and just try and be best in the world?
I plan on buying it.
Like I said, if you guys don't, either way, I'm buying it. Because I still play Overwatch to this day. So.
2 new Overwatch maps were revealed as part of the panel. Rome and New York City, although it's not clear what PvP mission types it will be. Rome was shown as a concept art and in engines offer romantic, powerful feeling of old world architecture. The Causoleum, Roman temple, and a modern stadium all appear to be part of the map. New York City is recreated in 1920s Art Deco style with sci-fi elements woven in. The map will start you in a version of the village and take you to past small businesses, Grand Central Station, and includes a version of Flatiron building. Sounds cool. PvP changes. New character Sojourn.
Yeah, Sojourn, yeah.
Sojourn.
Yeah, Sojourn, or whatever the hell it is. I can't pronounce it.
Was shown off a little
she
more.
She looks ridiculously overpowered, but I know the game's not even out yet. They showcase loads of changes. They're just messing around with people's kits.
Not fair.
She looks ridiculous. I think she's going to get heavily nerfed before she even comes to the game.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Looks fun.
Showed off a little more. Team revealing she uses a railgun designed to bring back some of the feeling of classic shooters. The gun requires accurate use and can rip through enemy health bars. While Overwatch 2's PvP leans heavily on the existing Overwatch structure, the team is making experimental changes that make Overwatch 2's PvP a big departure from the current live version. The team is currently experimenting with role passives, background abilities that affect an entire class of characters. Fuck me, reading. My strong point. The tank passive is currently a reduction in knockback and less ult charge generated for those shooting them. The damage passive is a boost in movement speed. The support passive is a slow automatic healing effect similar to Mercy's existing passive but less effective. Tank characters are being evaluated in order to make them more suitable for a close-up brawling than simply absorbing damage. Experimental build of Reinhardt gives him 2 fire strike charges, charge cancelling, and better steering while charging. All of these experiments may not make it to the final version of the game, but aim to show how radical teams' thinking is around PvP. The combat field group has been put together specifically to make combat action a more connective, immersive thing. Every character is being evaluated by this group. Quick melee attacks have been revisited with better reaction animations upon hits and more impactful sound effects. Weapon sounds are being revisited with convolution reverb, drastically changing the noise of fire. Firing depending on the environment and guns audibly registrating that they're running low on ammo. The team's not taking existing modules for granted. Jeff Kaplan says it's possible that the assault mode will be replaced in Overwatch 2, although it seems to be an experiment rather than a promise. I really like the revisited sounds because I did fucking sound in college tonight, and I thought it was really cool when I got to hear that.
Yeah,
but
some of the stuff they showcased, like they put in so much attention to detail in. Like they're on about that when you fire a gun, like you can hear just when you play as like you can hear the bullets like behind you drop. So when you fire like a bolt action gun, you fire it, and then as you're walking, you can hear the bullet behind you hit the floor. And then if you're in like an alleyway, you can hear it like echo reverb. Depending on where you're aiming and you're firing, your gun will like you'll have kick in that direction and stuff like that. And just the sound design that went into the few clips that they've shown is already 10 times better than the entirety of Overwatch 1. It is ridiculous how much they care about the sound and just feel it immersive. Like when you play as a character Reinhardt, who's this 9-foot German man with a hammer that's like the size, like 2 times the size of me, and just running and swinging that around, and you can hear like the whoosh and all that, and just the sound. It generally feels amazing. Like I don't know what it is, just feels like you're actually got a hammer. Like
yeah,
feels great. I'm excited.
What else we got? Hero mission mode. Hero missions are the game's replayable co-op PvP mode, which have been designed to entice new players who might have been less interested in competitive play. Hero missions have been designed as a place to level up your heroes. See the hero progression section below for more on that. The teams plan to make hundreds of hero missions which can be played night after night without it feeling like a grind. Hero missions will contain light story elements that can be played with any character in the roster. Existing maps will be used for hero missions. Some maps will have brand new areas and hero mission variants. For example, a Payload's King's Row may move along a different route than usual, revealing that a normally gated off section opens, revealing a new section of map behind it. The same maps can be played with different objectives and different enemy factions. Hero missions maps where did I go? Hero missions maps will be playable at different times of day to usual. Every map has daytime, sunset, and nighttime variants. The hero missions can also see dynamic weather conditions, which can change mid-map.
Special guest appearance from Kieran's mum, everyone.
Oh, Kieran forgot to lock his door. You having sausage and mask, Key?
Apparently.
You having sausage and mask?
There you go.
I forgot to lock my door.
Where was I at? Hero missions can also see dynamic weather conditions, which can change mid-match. We're shown sandstorms, snowstorms, and rain. Weather conditions will be shown on the world map before picking a mission, allowing you to... Nice typo. Nice typo, IGN.
Allowing you
Yo, you two, to pick
IGN.
suitable heroes. It may be useful.
Caught you, bro.
It may be useful to take a Widowmaker or Hanzo player into the sandstorm. For example, they can reveal enemies in poor visibility. Hero missions objectives include Gather and return, where you can collect canisters across the map and safely dispose them at marked locations. Other internal names for mission types include Wall of Death, Scavenger Hunt, and Kill Quest. Campaign
Honestly,
details, Jesus.
All of that stuff I'm super excited for because, like I said, I've been playing Overwatch 1 for 6 years now.
Yeah.
And when metas shift and you play the same maps and all that and stuff, it's always the same game. So for them to just, like they showcase the sandstorms and stuff like that, like the heavy rain and all that. It just makes it so now that, like, on some maps where this character would be dominant, like a sniper, it's a very open map, so you're always going to pick the sniper.
Yeah.
Then sometimes you load into it and they have a sandstorm. You might want to switch off the sniper because you can't see. Or you might go someone like Hanzo who has this like recon ability, so it's kind of like you could see them through walls. It just and like the payload go in different routes because every map it's always the same route every single time. So it just makes every game a bit more different. So I'm excited.
Nice. Cool. Campaign details. Overwatch 2's campaign centers on the members of the Overwatch being brought back together to work out who's behind the second Omnic uprising. Every mission will feature cinematic intros and outros with seamless cuts to and from gameplay. Musical themes have been composed for every single playable hero and every location. Every story mission is set in a custom-built map and are described as absolutely gigantic. The India map features the team escaping from a temple as a fire causes elements of the map to fall apart, funneling players through corridors into open, wide areas. It is one of the biggest Overwatch maps yet made. The India map story takes beats from recent Overwatch comics. Didn't know this comics. The Gothenburg map will include a section inside Torbjorn's workshop. Toronto map will place during a null sector siege. I don't know why I wrote it like that. The Toronto map will take place during a null sector siege and takes place during a snowstorm, which will see. Sorry, I'm losing my ability to speak. Which will see snow build up steadily as you progress through the level. Footage shows escaping friendly NPCs, implying it won't just be Overwatch versus enemies on these maps. Hero lineups aren't completely set for story missions, meaning players can choose from a selection. Every available hero will have voice lines, and different combinations will cause different conversations and branching dialogue during the missions.
I'm super excited. Sorry, no. Just yeah. The problem is with Overwatch 1, I got it on offer because they did a promotion, so I got it for £30. But no one is gonna buy a game which just online, like one game mode, for £60. Like Overwatch was successful, but like with this now, like those hero missions are basically designed like Destiny strikes, replayable missions with new modifiers and stuff like that. And then maybe there's like abilities where if you do it in a certain time, you can get a new skin, or if you do it in like if you complete all of these missions in a row without dying, you get a skin to prove it. So then when you play online, then you see these skins, you know that that person has like done the most amazing thing. It's kind of like in Halo 5, where if you've done all of the other Halo games on Legendary, you got Arbiter's armor, so then people look at you and know. So this campaign, so it's just more content, and people who don't just want to play the online mode, it brings them into the game. So I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think it'll be fun. I don't know. Like, I actually bought the Overwatch, the first one, but I only played like 10 minutes of it, and I felt like it was a fucking waste of my money.
Yeah, it's not everyone's game, and like I said, I've been playing for 6 years, and I hate the game, but I love it. I like have such a toxic relationship to the game, where I'm just like, I'll be in the mood, I'm like, I really want to play Overwatch. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna climb the ranks. Play one game, I lose. I don't play it for a week, and I do it again. It's terrible. But yeah, it's
I think I'll just buy this one on PC now because I've got a good enough PC.
Yeah, it's probably going to be cross-play. Probably.
Ideally.
I hope so.
Hero progression. We're almost done with this. hero progression for PvE modes have been substantially built up since the first shown at BlizzCon 2019, with every hero now given a separate talent trees to work down. Each tree is geared towards a different named build, although there appear to be no restrictions to mixing and matching. Reinhardt's 3 trees are called Crusader, Dragonaut, and Guardian, while Soldier's 76 trees are Commander, Rifleman, and Vigilante. Each tree seems to have 7 tiers to progress down, unlocked with skill points and with choices of abilities made on the way down the tree. Trees have allowed the developers to break their own established rules for characters. We even see Mercy using I think that's meant to be Area of Effect Resurrections. Yeah. Fuck me, IGN. I mean, I can't speak, but none of you could spell.
Yeah, IGN, come on,
God.
man. You're a big company, come on.
Fuck me. An ability stripped from the character in 2017. The new abilities include double grenade launchers for Junkrat, and the ability for Mercy to fire explosive blasts from her staff, and Reinhardt being able to pin multiple enemies at once. Weapons can also gain elemental effects. We see Reinhardt's Fire Strike become a free strike and a version of Junkrat's traps that add elemental shock effect. Cool.
But the new designs look really, really nice. They haven't plagiarized the old ones, but just up the new ones.
Yeah.
Like Reaper now doesn't look like an edgy teen anymore going through a Zemo phase. He actually kind of looks badass now. And then the rest kind of haven't changed. Farah's got like a new coat of paint on her like Mechazoid Gundam armor on the right. But yeah, look good. The photos are really, really nice. Like
I'll read through the little thing they got. The team showed off the changes they've made to the established heroes, including improved fabric tech and a more advanced face rig that allow characters to be more expressive. McCree now sports a full beard, visibly older, and sports a more armoured look. Farah now wears more of the original Overwatch's blue and white colours, but has a translucent visor to allow more emotions to show. Reaper is now fully armoured and wears more metallic costume. Doesn't look like an emo teen. Widowmaker has been given more of a cyberpunk aesthetic. Her ponytail is now a huge braid. Enemies, last section. Let's go. Overwatch team felt PvE enemies weren't interested enough in the 2019 build. Null sector enemies were worked on to make them more engaged in a fight. Enemies now react more to being shot, even losing body parts and continue in a fight. Larger enemies have weak spots that can be exploited. Enemy reactions can cause chain reactions. Shooting one enemy into another can cause them both to stumble. The entire rooms of enemies can be affected with the right abilities. The team is experimental with elite enemies which don't just add extra health or damage output to existing enemy types, but change the weaponry, bullets, or behavior. Normal Omnic Guard might shoot slowly and collapse on death, whereas an elite Omnic Guard will have a burst fire gun and try to towards you and explode when defeated. Different missions will see entirely different enemy types appear. The Breacher is a walking bomb that slowly moves towards its objectives and must be destroyed before it transforms and detonates. The Puller is a creepy blindfolded enemy equipped with 3 orbs that act as a tractor beam. Puller you in and downing you unless stopped. Done. All the Overwatch news.
This definitely showcased in the BlizzCon, and similar to the Halo thing where you shoot certain parts.
Yeah.
So now they'd be like, you can shoot their one turret off. Let's say if they have a turret on their right shoulder, you can shoot that one off, and then it can act as like a blind spot where you can hide around them and all that. The chain reaction one is hilarious because, say if you use Reinhardt and you swing to the right, when you hit them to the right, the enemies will still contain momentum when you hit them away.
Yeah. So
their dead bodies will fly into the other people and it will knock them all down. And then everyone can knock everyone over. So it's like, it literally is just like everyone, it just feels realistic. Like if I go up to someone and push them over, it'll push the people behind them over rather than they just die. And they're putting so much effort into like making it feel like you're actually these somewhat superhumans and stuff like that. Like I think people who aren't a fan of PvP and just a fan of the PvE, I think are gonna love this game. I just hope that it's they don't ruin it, because loot boxes were a thing of Like loot
Yeah,
boxes
when-
were okay because I've earned so many skins by just playing the game. Because every time you level up, you get a box.
Yeah.
Whereas they're not going to put loot boxes in Overwatch 2. It's just kind of obvious because of all the stuff
Banned
that
in
went
most
on.
countries as well.
So yeah, I just
Maybe Battle Pass?
yeah,
Probably.
that's the thing. I just hope that they handle it in a way that's like, because whereas Battle Pass is now, you either need to devote all of your time to one game, or buy all the tiers to finish it. Like I can't complete a Battle Pass on Fortnite, Rocket League,
Yeah.
Overwatch, and still contain like a 9 to 5 job. Like it's just not fair on those people. So I don't know. It's just the way they handle it, really, that will like separate from the others. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Gareth, what do you think about Overwatch?
Never played it. Never will play it.
No. Okay.
I'm quite excited for this one. It looks really cool. If I don't like the PvP, hopefully the PvE is good because it seems like they're putting a lot of effort into it. I look forward to it. Cool beans. Last thing we have, state of play is tonight. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm gonna have a nap. Have a chat, lads.
You crack on.
State of I almost said State of Decay.
State of Decay.
State of Play. What could they even announce though? That hasn't already been announced.
If it's, I don't think there's going to be anything new.
No. Just,
I think it'll just basically be like there'll probably be a gameplay, maybe a gameplay trailer for the new Horizon game.
Maybe,
Probably
yeah.
some more teasers.
So this is
Updates.
just Sony. This is just Sony's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like
Sony's
the Nintendo
Direct.
Direct
Like,
the other night.
yeah, it's
Oh.
Nintendo Direct State of Play. What's Xbox's called?
They make it up as it going on.
They make
They,
up as
they
well.
tend to have like
Summer games.
XO year at the end.
Yeah,
They do the whole world premiere stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
so I'm not. I don't think there'll be anything new. I think
No.
it'll probably be there'll be like gameplay of Ratchet and Clank because that's their new bigger. That's the close. Pardon me. That's the closest one coming out.
Might
Yeah.
get might get dates.
God
There'll
of
probably
War
be
gameplay.
probably be a trailer for Horizon, and fingers crossed some sort of God of War update.
I feel like
Uh,
if they, I feel like if they did, it'd be last. Like they'll probably save that to last.
But the God of War update will either be a delay, which I hope not, or it'll be like the Breath of the Wild bit where he's like, "Oh, by the way, we don't have any news. Sorry, but I'd rather have no news than news
I'd
and a
rather-
delay."
Rather than they say nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Or
if you
I'd
have
like,
no news,
yeah.
say nothing. Like
or
announce
maybe they
something
could
in
do
June.
what Overwatch did when, because they said like we don't have any updates on Overwatch, but they basically just spent like 50 minutes on Overwatch's own channel on YouTube, just basically talking about how they're making the game, their thoughts for the game,
Yeah.
why they're taking so long, because because everyone was mad at Blizzard when they didn't give an update on that. But then when they did that like thing, just showcasing all of their ideas and why it's taken so long, the fans are like now being like, yeah, you know what, take your time. We just want it to be good and playable. So
Yeah.
maybe they could do that. Like that could be something we're going to see quite common now. Is instead of just keep delaying games and keeping people in the dark, like actually show us how you're making it, like what you're doing and your reasons behind it. Because
Yeah.
I like that. It could be fun.
Show us something. You don't have to give us a date. Just be like, hey,
Well,
it's,
I'm
it's
also
something.
slightly
It's some
worried
news.
it might follow the Nintendo Direct and be
Yeah, same.
maybe
Port
Port
City.
City.
Port City.
And just be a lot of like, oh, here's I don't know, here's Last of Us 2 remaster that I'm gonna probably spend 50 quid on again.
Yeah.
Or maybe set like, but yeah, I'm not expecting much, but in the words of Kratos himself, keep your
Boy.
expectations low and you will never be disappointed.
Boy.
Yes.
So we-
Boy.
Boy, yeah.
Boy.
So
Boy.
yeah, I'm hoping it's all right.
Yeah.
I have no expectations. A trailer, a date for something. I don't reckon we're getting anything God of War. Nothing new. Just stuff that was announced last time. Probably get a bit more information on that. Ratchet and Clank, has that got a date now?
June or July?
They'll probably
They
show
definitely
off some
gave
more
it a
of that
date.
then.
They've definitely given it a release date, I think.
They'll probably show off some more of that.
It's exact, don't know.
I don't know. Nothing else really.
I feel like they might show gameplay of Ninja Gaiden because wasn't it like Bandai Namco or something like that,
Yeah.
or Team Ninja or something like that? I'm pretty sure they have good history with Sony. So if they could show some gameplay and maybe some because a remaster is fine, just don't make it like a full price thing.
Yeah.
But if they actually add new stuff like I don't know, complete the game with this or that, and you get like a skin or something. Just I don't know, replayability,
Yeah.
But yeah.
11th of June. That's when Ratchet and Clank's coming out.
Oh,
It's
fair.
coming out.
If I had any,
So we'll probably get some gameplay or something.
if I had any lofty expectations, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But
Very,
Cool.
very out there.
very
vibe.
lofty, but we ain't got to get that. I would like to see that.
There's also they said something the other day about Days Gone. If anyone ever played that,
It was shocking.
they're releasing it on PC, so there might be a couple more things like that, like of talk of them releasing exclusives on PC, maybe.
Well,
did
it better
see
be a
an
good
article.
port because I'm pretty sure Horizon Zero Dawn is still unplayable on PC.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, and it came out like a year or two ago.
A
Either it's still
few
unplayable.
years ago, definitely.
Either it's still like unplayable, or it's now it's like somewhat playable.
What about?
Yeah,
yeah.
Did you say Death Stranded?
Hopes.
Days Gone.
Yeah,
Oh, Death Stranding.
but that's
yeah,
another
that's,
Sony game that got ported.
Yeah, Death Stranding. That was a good port, actually. To be fair, them.
Yeah.
I don't know who made it.
Hideo Kojima. He made it. I don't know if he ported it.
Yeah, I don't know who makes the ports. I know the people who are making the Apex port are apparently they're really, really, really good. And yeah, the resolution looks terrible, but we're going to be able to play Apex at capped at solid 60 frames. So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy how you can play Apex at 60 frames, but then other games like mini golf on the Switch will run at 10 FPS. It literally just comes down to how you optimize the game. But yeah, interesting. I just wish we'd stop getting all these ports and remakes and get some. Because I mean, look at
Get
these
some new
unique
games,
games
like-
like Stray, where you play as a cat solving crimes. It's so unique. It's that's
could
why
be on.
I want that.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. Like an update to that, like Stray.
That could be on.
Yeah.
That could be. Yeah, that was announced at the last one, was it not?
Yeah, that was announced at the one where they what's it called? Where they unveiled the console.
Yeah.
But then we
Yeah.
didn't get one at the last. We didn't get anything about it at the last one.
Oh.
No. Yeah, Days Gone.
Give me
I
the
viewed it was very,
puss.
yeah, I viewed it was very just kind of cookie cutter. You're this guy in a zombie apocalypse, but you're immune somehow.
Yeah,
I heard
it
it's
tried.
broke as
It
fuck as
tried
well.
to be The Last of Us on a motorcycle, but there was no emotion to it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you play that first bit of The Last of Us, like the original one, with his daughter and everything, and what happens and with all that, you're immediately like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." You're automatically committed to these characters and all that. And I remember I played it the other day just purely because it's free with PS Plus, and I did the first bit, and it's automatic his girlfriend's in a helicopter and she's injured. Oh wait, she's actually dead, and now he's angry at the world. And I'm like, oh, sound.
Yeah.
Yay.
If I can get it on there for
Yeah,
cheap,
nothing intrigued me about it.
I'll play it. Because I never got to play it. But-
Yeah.
Looking at this, Horizon Zero Dawn's 40 quid on Steam, and
Oof.
I ain't buying that because that's like
To be
4
fair,
years old.
it does come with the DLCs, so
I think I bought
Yeah,
the
I-
DLC, the complete version, for like 20 quid on the PS4.
yeah, I've still got the Game of the Year one on PlayStation, and I still haven't played it. I need to play it.
I need to get a new PlayStation so I can replay it.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything else? Kieran, any lofty goals?
Oh, pretty much.
No, not really. Just maybe just a little bit of God of War, tiny
Just a
bit.
little bit.
I would like to see something, but
Fair
other than that, I don't really play Sony games unless
Oh,
anything's
fair.
coming out on the computer. Then I'll play it.
What if they
It's
bring
kind of
back
hard to get
kills?
surprised about stuff now because everything is leaked.
Yeah, it's because everyone's working
Like
at home, innit?
the yeah, the Chief and God of War, no, Chief and Kratos coming to Fortnite.
Yeah.
That was leaked like months ago, way before it happened. So it just kind of was a case of, yeah, we knew. We were just waiting for you to basically
Just fucking say it, like.
officially say it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get excited about things anymore. On one hand, I like leaks because I'm impatient. But then on the other hand,
gives us stuff to talk about.
yeah, like, you know,
Yeah,
I remember when I watched the Borderlands 3 reveal, like, there were no leaks about that whatsoever. Like, it was
Yeah.
all just complete raw reaction, and the crowd and everyone online, everyone all experiencing it at the same time. It just makes it, you know, it makes it more fun.
Cool beans.
Cool.
We all Gucci, yeah? We all good?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
good.
We all good.
That is the end of episode 3 of the Cowchats Gamecast. Whee! I've been King of Techows, KOTC Productions. Over there, GSRobinius. Follow him on Twitch and some other places. They're all
YouTube.
the same. Down
Twitter.
there is Mental Hazard. Follow him on Twitch and other places, also known as KIERAN MILES. Over there, over that direction is SAPPHIREVIKING, aka REUBEN HOLPIN, aka fuck off Reuben.
Oh, God.
Carry on that joke
Yeah.
again.
Never get old. Never.
And that is the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching. You're pretty.